Hello everyone, welcome to lesson number 5. In this tutorial we are going to learn the shortcut which are actually very necessary for your editing game. This shortcut will actually speed up your editing game or process so that you can just edit your photos to a very fast level. So before any further ado, let's get straight into the video guys. Hello everyone, welcome to our 5th class of our week 1 of Photoshop learning the full 30 days challenge, right? So first of all guys, we will in this particular video we will understand how the shortcuts are used to speed up your gaming of process of editing in Photoshop. So these are I'll just give you the quick through and a very useful shortcut which you can generally use in your day-to-day life. That will only I will just teach you, and we're gonna just go through and we will learn that one only. We don't have to learn all the shortcuts, right? Only the necessary shortcuts we will understand and learn. So guys, the very first thing you need to do, if suppose you want to select this anything with the help of magic wand or quick selection, then all you need to do is just click the W from the keyboard, that is this tool. So it will just come up with this. So as you can see, here is a shortcut tool already written W. With the help of whatever you have selected over here, this automatically will be selected when you will press the W key, right? So this is very important. Now if you want to select the marquee tool, then all you need to do is just click on the M button. If you click on M button, you can directly go through the marquee tool and it will select that kind of thing or whatever you want to select. You can just select with the help of square selection tool, right? Now if you want to crop this particular image, as you already know, if you want to add this, or you can just, if you click on this button, you can just move the selection wherever you want to move. This is a very great thing. Or if you click on this, so it will add one more selection to your photo. So this is the magic of adding a selection and subtracting the selection, that is this, or pressing the Alt key from the keyboard. If you press the Alt key, you will subtract that particular selection which you have made from the original selection, right? Press Ctrl Z to undo the process. Now if you want to crop this particular area, right, so what you want to do is, instead of going to crop tool, you can directly press C from the keyboard and just hit enter, one more time enter, and you are done. So as you can see, your photo is cropped. This is really an amazing tool, that is a crop tool, right? And the next thing we're gonna learn is the brush tool. Just press B from the keyboard, so it will go through your brush tool. If you want to add a light over here, select the brush tool and just right click on the middle of the image, so it will show up the brush window. From here you can just increase the size of the brush, and if you can select the hardness and softness of the brush. And guys, here is one more trick. I'll just let you know that if you want to increase the size of the brush, right, so you can directly press the that arrow key, or that what we say the bracket key from the keyboard to increase or decrease the size of the brush automatically directly from the keyboard. So you don't have to every time just right click on it and select the size and all. You can directly press the bracket key from the keyboard and you will just increase the size of the brush. That's it. So this is how it actually works. Let's add a light to your photo to make a dramatic effect. So as you can see, this is how you can use this brush tool and make a cool creative effect with the help of brush tool. And the next thing we're gonna learn is just eraser, right? If you wanna erase something from the photo, let's say I want to erase this light from the photo. Just select the E from the keyboard, press the E button. Here is the eraser tool, right? So this is the eraser tool. Press the E button, so it will just erase the area, so that you can just erase the anything whatever you want to erase with the help of eraser. So here also the same principle applies, that is, if you want to increase the size of the eraser, just press the bracket key from the keyboard instead of just going through this size button over here, right? Now if you want to just paint anything over here, what you're gonna do is just press G from the keyboard, so it will just take you to this paint bucket tool and you can directly paint anything whatever you want. You can just paint that color with the help of paint bucket tool. So this is how this paint bucket tool actually works, right? Just directly press control only the G button and it will take you to the paint bucket tool. And here if you want to add the text to the photo, just press T from the keyboard. It will take you to the T button. Here is a text, and from here you can just add any of the text, and from here you can increase the size of the text and whatever you want. You can just name it as a cinematic. So this is how you can just make a text, and press control, just press V button, so it will just take you to the move tool. Suppose you are on the text tool, right? If you press the and hit OK, right? So if you just want to go through directly the move tool, just press the V button from the keyboard. It will just take you to the move tool. Press Ctrl T from the keyboard and just press Shift and Alt key, so it will just increase the size of the font from the middle portion. So as you can see, this is how you can add a text to the photo to make it look more cinematic. And if you want to clone the photo, right? If you want to clone something from the photo, right? So what you're gonna do is press the S button from the keyboard, so it will just take you to the stamp tool. This is a shortcut of S. Just press the S button, so it will just take you to the stamp tool, right? So here also the same principle applies, that is increasing the brush. Instead of just doing or increasing the size of brush, directly press the bracket key to increase anything. Let's say I want to copy, just press Alt key from the keyboard to select the desired point and just press and paint it over here to get one more stroke of that. Also you can create a new layer, and also you can just paint it on this layer also, on an extra layer. This is also a very cool part of this clone tool. You can create a cloning in separate layer, right? So that you can, whatever you want to place, you can just place and do it whatever thing you want to do. This is also a very cool feature of cloning. So if you want to select the hand tool, just press the space button from the keyboard. If you are doing a zoom process, just press the shift button from the keyboard, so it will just select whatever the tool you are using. If you just press the space button, so it will just take you to the move tool temporary, and you can just play around and move the cursor or move the area of the working space. So this is how this space button actually works. So these are the basic things which you need to understand. Or if you wanna just copy paste, just do the same process as we all do in our Windows or Mac, that is Control or Command A to select all, right? Now if you wanna copy this, just press Control C to copy, right? Now if you wanna paste something, just press Control V, so it will just paste it in one separate layer. Let's suppose select this much area, right? I want to copy this much area, so what I will do is there are two options, guys. If I want to just make a copy only on this particular image, so what I will do is just right click on it and select layer by copy option, or directly press Ctrl plus J from the keyboard, so that I will get another layer of that selection. But if I want this selection in my another document, let's open one more image. Let's select this photograph, right? What if I want this particular selection in that document? So what I will do is just select this photo, right, and I'll just go to the background. Now here I will just press Ctrl C to copy, and I'll just go to this tab of another photo and press Ctrl V, so I'll get that selection over here. So as you can see, this is how this Ctrl V actually works. And there is one more way, guys. If you wanna directly move this all layers, suppose I want to move this all layers, I'll just make a quick selection of this all layer by pressing the shift key, right? Now if I want to move all this layer into in this tab, what I will do, Either I will just drag it or drop to this layer, or else if there are a lot of tabs or present over here, so it is very, it would be very difficult to open up any of the photos. Let's select if you have a lot of layers, tabs in your photo, what you will do, let's select, you have 27 photographs in your Photoshop tab, so it won't be able to easy, or it won't be easy to select, just drag and drop technique, right? So what you will do is, I'll just show you, wait, let it be open first of all. So what you will do, you can't just drag and drop to other tabs which are not opened in this particular window. So what you will do is, just go to the, first of all I'll just go to the tab. Now I right click on it and select the duplicate the layer, so it will show up this window. Now here it will show up all the tabs which are present in my Photoshop. So if I want to add these 3 or 4 layers on the last photograph, so I'll just select that photo and just hit OK. So when I will just go to that last photo, as you can see here, we got that layer on this photograph. So this is how this duplicate layer technique actually works. This you have to understand, right? Alright, so the whole things, guys, we have actually understand the whole process. One more thing is, there are one more, the important shortcut is, if you want to create levels, just press these levels, right? If you want to create these levels, what is the shortcut of that? Just press Ctrl+L from the keyboard. It will just take you to the levels button. So this is how levels works. Just press Ctrl+M. This is the curves, right? Instead of going to the adjustment layer, if I directly want to give a curve to this, press Ctrl+M. What? Ctrl+M to give the curve. It will just give you the curve. If there is not curve is not set, the button is not set, so you may place manually or create manually the shortcuts. Just go to the edit, keyboard shortcuts, go to the image, adjustment, curves. Here it is given already, curves, right? Ctrl+M. So just press Ctrl+M from the keyboard. I don't know why M is not working, right? Just give Ctrl+M from the keyboard, it will just show up the curve panel. And most of the things we have covered up the process of shortcuts which are necessary. So guys, I hope you understand this video and the process of shortcuts, the basic Photoshop shortcuts which you really need to understand. I'll just mention all of the shortcuts below so that you can just understand and prepare well, so that it will speed up your process of editing. So guys, thank you for watching, and bye bye till the next video.